What is up, everybody? Welcome to another brand new video. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day today. Today we are going to be taking a look at a Nerf Nstrike blaster. Yep, not Elite 2.0, not Elite, a standard Nerf Nstrike blaster. This is the Nerf Nstrike Nitefinder. This blaster is a single dart T-pull, or in this case, ring pull, single shot blaster that is definitely surprising and has a lot going for it, especially when it comes to its mod potential. So, let's get into it. Ah yes, the good old Nitefinder. Before blasters like the Nerf Elite Firestrike or the Nerf Elite 2.0 Volt, you had this. Now this blaster is actually very cool. The grip on this blaster, starting off, holy moly, it is big and it is comfortable. It also looks pretty darn cool. I like the details with the black, the gray, and some of the yellow. It looks nice. I definitely rock with this grip. It's pretty darn good. It's pretty good for adults and kids alike, as always. This blaster, of course, because it's a pistol, does not have a stock attachment point or a barrel attachment point, but this blaster does have a ring pull. Yep, not a T-pull. So you can actually just prime it like this if you want to, or you can prime it like this, as normal. This blaster does look pretty goofy, but I like goofy looking blasters like this. And this was in the Nstrike series. This is when Hasbro was actually making pretty darn good stuff. Yeah, it sucks because most of all the new Hasbro blasters, like all the new Nerf blasters Hasbro makes nowadays, they're not good. And a lot of us Nerfers don't really get excited about them anymore. This company really used to be the #1 blaster brand, the true #1 blaster brand. I really do like the goofy design and the look of this thing. I think it works pretty well. Of course, when it comes to the Nstrike color scheme, I absolutely love the colors of this blaster with the yellow, the orange. It matches up really well. You have the Nerf logo on one side on this panel, and you have the Nerf logo on this side. On both sides, Hasbro. Blaster has a tactical rail up top here. If you want to put any of your Nerf attachments, so if you want to put a scope or anything, you totally can. I love this trigger. It is just nice and smooth. It's definitely not the most clickiest thing ever, but it is super duper nice and I absolutely love it. It has this. As you can tell, this is actually supposed to be a red laser light. This thing doesn't work. I'm pulling the trigger. Nothing's happening. But the red laser light, it's not really that good anyways. I wouldn't recommend you use it. I mean, if you want to, sure. But unlike the Busby Night Tech, which has a really good lighting system, this is not really good. The Light Tech has a really bright LED and can actually be used at night, unlike this thing. These are to adjust it up and down and side to side if you want to. How does this blaster work? Well, I got standard Elite darts in here. I don't have any of the darts that came with this thing, the original darts, but simple. Load in the barrel, prime it. You got storage for 2 extra darts. Fire. It doesn't hit nearly as hard as, say, the standard Nerf Elite blasters or the Dart Zone blasters nowadays. That is everything the Nerf Nstrike Nitefinder has to offer. Let's take it out to the range. It's been a very long time since I fired this blaster, so I can't wait to see how this thing fires. Alrighty everybody, we are back at it again at the range. We have the Nerf Nstrike Nitefinder. This does shoot not nearly as hard as the standard Nerf Elite blasters, but it's been a very long time since I fired this blaster at range, so we're gonna see how this blaster does. Does it really fire that hard? By the way, we're gonna do 8 shots flat, 8 shots angled. No, seriously, it's been a very long time since I shot this thing at range. For an Nstrike blaster? This is not even modified! I'm using standard elite darts. I don't have any of the included darts that come with this thing. This thing is an Nstrike blaster! And it's hitting almost elite ranges! Okay, I don't know, maybe it could be modified, but I got this with a bunch of other blasters at like a yard sale or something like that. And this? They're hitting elite ranges! These darts have a really tight fit in them. There's actually no way. Okay, one of these has a really tight dart fit. That is crazy. And now, let's angle them to get some better distances. About what I expect. Last shot. Very impressive for an Nstrike blaster. Now we're going to move on to the Adventure Force waffles. I expect less ranges, but better accuracy as always. And now with the good old Adventure Force waffles. It's literally hitting elite ranges. And I think maybe I am over-exaggerating the range a little bit. Way too much. But still. For an Nstrike blaster. Final shot. Angled shots. And we are out. That is just insane. Once again, for an Nstrike blaster. An Nstrike blaster. It shoots harder than my Maverick. Final shot. So overall, what do I think of the Nerf Nstrike Nitefinder? This blaster's awesome. This blaster's absolutely awesome. Now, sure, it is Nstrike, and I don't know if this is modified, by the way, but as you saw, the ranges on this thing are impressive. I expected this thing to shoot pretty darn weak. Now, the darts do fire out slow, but I expected way worse. This thing almost punched elite ranges. Some of them went over elite ranges. Now, would I recommend this blaster over a Nerf Elite Fire Strike or the Nerf Elite 2.0 Vault? I don't know. I'm not really a good mod or anything, or good with engineering or parts or any of that stuff. I would love to get good at that and learn about all those things. But this blaster has so much mod potential in it, I can't even begin to tell you how many mod videos and mod kits people have done to this thing. The Fire Strike, it's basically just a modernized version of this with modern performance and kind of a more modern look to it with elite colors. And the Nerf Elite 2.0 Vault, well, a lot of people don't really like it. It's basically just a Fire Strike. Pretty darn good performance. It actually performs really, really well if you put really good darts in there. It's Elite 2.0, it's glued together, clipped together, some of that stuff. It has no screws on it. I personally do like the Vault, but honestly, I'd say pick this or the Fire Strike if you want a really good, competent little pistol like this. These are really, really fun, fire really, really well, and they have a lot of good mod potential to them. Yeah, that is my review of the Nerf Nstrike Nitefinder. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and as always, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.